Okay, let's see what Neckzilla have under this another big shirt that he's wearing. He's just few ways out of Dubai. Let me take a look, close look. He don't look like somebody that is 4 weeks out. You know what I think? I think Neckzilla needs to have a camp in the States with Chris Commune. His leg is too gigantic. His leg is too big that there's no details in his leg. Look at his hamstring calf. Everything is there, but this dude needs some torturing to really bring those lines out of his legs. If he have at least 6 weeks camp with Chris, is really, really going to help him. Staying in Brazil or Colombia, wherever he's from, prepping is not really helping him at all. He don't need more size. I think this guy needs to stop training his legs. He don't need to be doing. I see him, because I see him still train legs, bro. You don't need to train legs. You just need some details in your leg. You need some high reps of leg extensions. That's you. That's more. That's what he needs. He don't need to be training leg, squatting, and all of that. He don't need it. You already got a muscle for days. You don't need more muscle in your leg. And Rambo is trying to help him with posing, but the truth is you can't angle these poses to not, to show those lines that you don't have. I understand, he probably just came into the scene. He hasn't put a lot of years into it, but at the same time, you have to train hard. Train hard, also train smart, This dude is going to win. Is going to win. Legend. I think he's my number one guy that I picked to win the show because he's just, for me, I see Tonio as Dexter Jackson, kind of look. He has that structure. He has the look of Dexter Jackson. I don't mean face. I mean body, the section of the muscle, the proportion. He has it. So he's my guy to win Legion. And because any guy, he's the guy to beat. He's the guy to beat. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Because I hear a lot of people are saying, and he might win, he might not win. But Reagan is not doing Legion, right? So this condition is really, really good. I think this guy has been consistent with his condition. And he has a muscle too, to go head to head with anyone. This is a top 10 Olympiad top tier bodybuilder. So yeah, I think it's going to be hard for anybody that is in that lineup that I've seen so far to beat him. It's going to be hard. So that's why I pick him to be my number one guy to win Legion. You never know. Sometimes, what you see on the social media might not translate to the stage. But I've never really seen this guy miss, like that. He has always come on point. He has always bring the condition. He has always bring that. He has been consistent, He's not like Rubio. Like, we don't know what Rubio is going to do. Knowing that Rubio, the Dubai Pro is a lot of masters that is doing the Dubai Pro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Patrick is looking way better. Patrick has always had that thin little waist, and his leg is looking way fuller and better. I think Patrick has been putting in the work. He still has that classic physical line. If Patrick can hold on to this size like this and be full like this on stage and be a little bit shredded, he's going to push for that top spot. He's going to push for it because he has a very beautiful physique. Classic open body building physique. That's what he has. And he's one of those guys that if he brings it, it can be a problem to these guys in Legion. So what do you guys think in this comment section? I want to know what you guys think in some comment section below. Do you guys think that Patrick have enough in the tank to win the show beat Tonio. For me, I think if he bring this to the stage and a little bit condition, I think for sure, definitely he will push for that top spot. Patrick is dangerous when he's really shredded. He's really, really dangerous. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That is very, very important. That conversation in the comment section below is very important. So I know, how you guys feel. And his back has been, also something that was hindering him. You see the difference from California to Legend. This is like day and night difference. His back, he's looking good, leg looking fuller. So if he can just bring, like I said, if he can just bring that fullness to the stage, it's going to be a problem. And a little bit of condition is going to be a problem for Antonio. So, yeah, Patrick is looking good. Looking good. Hamstring is coming up. Lower back is catching up with the middle back. The rhomboids, the bicep from the back, the red delt. Everything is just, getting better and better. And Patrick, this is another guy I didn't talk about. I think this dude have a great potential in the open. I think he just needs to get a little bit better in condition. I think if we bring a little bit more condition to the show, I think it's going to be a problem for anybody to beat, because he has a very pretty physique for an open bodybuilder. This shot is a money shot. Is pretty, and I think the way he hits his last spread, I think he leaned back. He leaned too backwards too much. I think he should just stand and open up that light. It's going to look like an omelet open right in front of you. I think bleeding back too hard takes away from it. In New York Pro, I think he was a little bit off when it comes to condition. He was still conditioned, but I think he was a little bit off. I think if it was just like 1% condition, he would have did some damage. It would have been people that nobody expected him to beat in New York. But when you watch the live stream, it's a little bit better than the picture. This picture right here is not doing him justice. So since he's doing Legend, let's see what the type of condition is going to be on and what he brings. Like I said, if he bring the condition, he's going to be a problem to a lot of guys in the lineup. So what do you guys think in the comment section below? I think his name is Collins something. I'm sorry, dude, if I didn't call your name right. You see what I'm saying? Like, the picture is not doing me justice, but when you actually see him off stage, he look way better. But just judging by this picture, his lower back looked like holding a lot of water, and you can be in Steve Weinberger's show and look like this. He's not going to be rewarded. So you want to make sure, not just being Steve Weinberger's show, but at the same time, there's New York Pro. You want to make sure you bring this. You want to make sure you bring in every show, but bringing this condition to New York Pro wasn't going to cut it. I just want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you that have been subscribing to my channel. Please, guys, turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload, you guys know when I upload, because YouTube algorithm is really, really doing me bad. Yeah, I think Regan wanted to do Legend, right? But Regan pulled out of Legend sport. So he's not going to be in that. He's not going to be competing this weekend. So definitely we're going to see him Toronto, which is his hometown. So it's like, let's go home and run him back, which is good. I think, he want to take that 2 weeks out to, die down really more and, get fuller, because he didn't want what happened in New York to happen. We see that, I faded really fast. I even listened to, the live that I listened to Dennis Jam interview with him, while they were talking about, the 2 minutes fame he had on stage, meaning like in 2 minutes when they all came out, it was looking good. Within 2-3 minutes he faded. That could be multiple things that happen on stage. It happened to everybody. So that was why I was a little bit critical on him, when he deserving that show, because but in California, he was way better. He was way better in California. But I still believe that, Sas edged him out a little bit. But I think, Sas has always been running into big boys this season. And, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you. Please subscribe, share, and comment. Peace. I'm out.